Hey guys, it's your girl Belle.
And me, Donny.
We're here today for a super exciting video.
We've been going through a lot of your comments lately, and we noticed you guys have some really tough questions for us.
So we thought, why not tackle them head on?
We're diving deep and getting real with you guys today.
Get ready for the top 10 hardest questions we've ever been asked.
Together.
Let's do this!
Okay, so first question, what is the most challenging part of working together?
Honestly, I think the hardest part is separating work from our personal lives. You know, when you're working with someone so closely, it's easy for the lines to blur. We spend so much time together on set, in rehearsals, and even during breaks. It's like our lives are intertwined in a way that's hard to untangle.
Yeah, like when we're on set, we're in character, but then the cameras stop rolling and it's like, are we still acting or are we us? It's a strange transition to make, especially when the roles we play are so intense and emotionally charged. Sometimes it feels like we're carrying those emotions off set, and it can be hard to switch off.
It gets kind of blurry sometimes. There are moments when I catch myself reacting to something in real life as if I'm still in character. It's a weird feeling, almost like an out-of-body experience. And then there's the challenge of maintaining our personal relationship amidst all this. We have to constantly remind ourselves to take a step back and just be us, without the characters getting in the way.
Plus, we're both super passionate about what we do, so we can get caught up in trying to make everything perfect. We're both perfectionists, and that can lead to a lot of stress and pressure. We want every scene to be just right, every line to be delivered perfectly, and when things don't go as planned, it can be frustrating, but that's part of the process, I guess.
Which can lead to disagreements. We have different perspectives and ideas, and sometimes those clash. But I think that's also what makes our work dynamic and interesting. We challenge each other, push each other to be better. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Always. S1, definitely. And despite the challenges, there's a lot of joy in what we do. We get to create something together, something that we're both proud of, and that makes all the hard work and disagreements worth it. We have a lot of fun too. There are moments of laughter, of shared success, and those moments make everything worthwhile. But hey, at the end of the day, we always work it out. Right, Belle? No matter what happens, we know we have each other's backs. We support each other, both on and off set, and that's what makes our partnership strong. It's not just about the work, it's about the bond we share. And that's something truly special.
Speaking of disagreements, it's something every couple goes through, right? It's a natural part of any relationship. So, question number 2 is, how do you handle disagreements? This is something our fans are really curious about.
Well, we're not gonna lie, we bicker. We're normal people. Just like everyone else, we have our moments.
Totally, and it's important to remember that disagreements don't mean the end of the world. But I think the key is communication. It's about being open and honest with each other.
We try to listen to each other's perspectives. It's not always easy, but it's crucial. And understand where the other person is coming from. Empathy plays a big role in resolving conflicts.
Exactly, and sometimes you just gotta take a breather, walk away for a bit, cool down, and then come back and talk it out calmly. It's about giving each other space to process. Walk away for a bit, cool down, and then come back and talk it out calmly. It's about giving each other space to process.
Like that one time, remember? We had a huge disagreement on set. When we were filming that scene, it was so intense and we were both stressed out.
Oh my gosh, yes, I remember it vividly. We were both so passionate about our roles, and I got so frustrated because I felt like you weren't listening to my point of view. So, we decided to take a break, step away from the set for a bit. We had a heart-to-heart conversation, and it really helped us understand each other better. By the end of it, we were hugging and laughing, realizing how silly the argument was. It's moments like these that make our relationship stronger. We learn and grow from each disagreement. And at the end of the day, it's all about love and respect. We respect each other's opinions and love each other deeply. Sometimes it's also about enjoying the quiet moments together. Just being there for each other, supporting each other through thick and thin. That's what makes our bond unbreakable. And of course, sharing a laugh. Laughter is the best medicine after all. So, to all our fans out there, remember that disagreements are normal. It's how you handle them that matters. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more insights into our relationship. Which brings us to question number 3. What is the hardest scene you've filmed together? This is a question that often comes up because people are curious about the behind-the-scenes challenges that actors face. Filming can be a grueling process, and some scenes demand more from us than others. So let's dive into it.
You already know which one it is. It's that one scene that pushed us to our limits, both physically and emotionally. We had to tap into a place within ourselves that we hadn't explored before. It was a real test of our abilities and our connection as actors.
That scene was intense. I remember the atmosphere on set was so charged. Everyone was on edge, knowing how crucial this scene was for the story. The director had high expectations, and we felt the pressure to deliver something truly memorable. The stakes were incredibly high.
It was emotionally draining for both of us. We had to portray a level of vulnerability that was almost uncomfortable. It wasn't just about acting, it was about feeling those emotions deeply and authentically. We had to let go of our inhibitions and fully immerse ourselves in the moment.
We had to dig really deep to get those raw emotions across. It wasn't something you could just switch on and off. We spent days preparing, discussing our characters' motivations, and understanding the emotional weight of the scene. It was a collaborative effort that required trust and mutual respect.
Remember how we both just sat there in silence after they called cut? It was like we had given a part of ourselves to that scene. We were both completely spent, physically and emotionally. It was a moment of profound silence where we just absorbed what we had just experienced. We were both completely drained. It took a while to come back to reality and shake off the intensity of the scene. We had to take some time to decompress and process everything. It was one of those moments that reminded us why we love acting, despite the challenges.
It was tough, but we got through it together. Having each other to lean on made all the difference. We supported each other through the highs and lows, and that camaraderie helped us push through the toughest moments. It was a testament to our partnership and our dedication to the craft.
And I think the final product was really powerful because of how much we both put into it. The audience could feel the authenticity and the raw emotion we brought to the scene. It resonated with people on a deep level, and that's what made it all worth it. The hard work, the emotional toll, it all paid off in the end.
It's true. Okay, next question. But before we move on, I just want to say that moments like these are what make acting such a rewarding profession. It's not just about the glamour or the fame, it's about connecting with people and telling stories that matter. Now, let's see what the next question is.
Know you've been a good friend.
This one's a big one, guys. How do you balance your personal and professional relationship?
It's definitely a constant work in progress.
Yeah, it's all about setting boundaries.
When we're working, we're professionals and we focus on the job.
But then when we're not working, we make sure to make time for each other, just us, no cameras, no scripts.
Date nights are key.
Definitely.
It's important to keep the spark alive.
Question number 5. What is the most difficult question a fan has asked you?
Oh man, there have been some tough ones.
I remember this one time a fan asked us,
How do you deal with negative criticism?
Honestly, it's impossible to please everyone.
yeah, we've learned to develop a thick skin.
We focus on the positive comments and the love from our supporters.
What is the hardest decision you've had to make in your career?
There was this one time.
Yeah, it was really tough.
How do you stay motivated during tough times?
Our fans are our biggest motivation.
Knowing that we inspire so many people keeps us going.
What is the most challenging aspect of fame?
It can be tough to deal with the constant scrutiny.
And the lack of privacy.
And finally, the question you've all been waiting for. How do you see your future together, both personally and professionally?
We're excited to see what the future holds.
We have so many dreams that we want to achieve together.
That's it for today's video, guys.
We hope you enjoyed getting to know us a little better.
Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this.
And make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures.
We have so many exciting projects coming up, including